Hello, my name is Eric Putkonen. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about the trap of false knowing. This is a trap many fall into. It's fairly common, and so I thought I would talk about it today. The trap of false knowing really boils down to thinking you know when you don't really know. It's kind of a delusion, really, because some people hold on quite vigorously to this idea that I know, and their ego is kind of bruised when I tell them they don't really know. Case in point, when somebody approaches me and they'll say, well, I know I'm not the body or mind, and yet, you know, I worry about safety, I fear death, I become identified to the body um, from time to time, whatever they say, but they basically say, I know I'm not the body or mind, and then they proceed to say, but, and what they're basically saying is, from time to time, I believe I'm the body and mind. Or somebody will say, I know there's no me, and then proceed to say, but I fear death, or I get caught up in the me in day-to-day life. Again, I know there's no me, but I believe a me. And that's not really knowing. That's false knowing. Believing you know when you don't really know. Because knowing isn't a mental thing. The mind is fickle. It can hold two contrasting and contrary opinions at the same time. And so the mind is rather shallow and fickle and changeable. And so knowing by the mind is really pointless. True knowing is deeper, more profound. There's a profound, deep understanding to know there is no me, or I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. When it is deep and profound, there is no confusion later. For example, you never have to remind yourself that you're not the tree. Say this tree behind me. I never have to say I'm not the tree. I never occasionally forget or get distracted and caught up and suddenly believe I'm the tree. That doesn't happen. Because deep down, I know I'm not the tree. And so I never believe I'm the tree. Likewise, if you really knew you were not the body, you would never identify with the body. If you knew you were not the mind, you would never identify with the mind. There's no forgetting or trying to build stamina to abide in this. The fact that there's this waffling and that, oh, I sometimes do believe I'm the body, I sometimes do believe I'm the mind. Because you believe it all means you really haven't seen through the illusion that you're the body or in the mind. If it was really seen through, if that illusion was shattered, that would be it. You would never believe you're the body or mind again. Same with there being no me. If there's no me and you saw through that clearly and profoundly, you would never believe in the me. You wouldn't suddenly forget. This spiritual journey or path requires brutal honesty. And to say you know when you don't really know, and try to hold on to the idea that you know when you don't know, you're only fooling yourself. You're only deluding yourself. So if it waffles or changes, and you say, well, I do occasionally identify with the body or mind, well, then you have to own that. Because it happens at all means, on some level, somewhere within, you do believe you're the body. You do believe you're the mind. And until that's addressed, it will be very hard to realize what you really are. Likewise, if you identify as a me, and sometimes, or even sometimes think you're a me, in terms of you fall for believing in the me and you're suffering and you fear and anxiety, then you have to own that. I believe in a me. I heard of the concept that there no me. I might have had a temporary glimpse or spiritual experience of no me, but I really don't know this, because if I knew it, I wouldn't be believing I'm a me. Just like I don't have to remind myself or not forget that I'm not a tree. I'm not the tree. It sounds funny when somebody says that. I'm not the tree. Well, what if you suddenly forgot? Well, you wouldn't forget. It's not about forgetting. Forgetting and remembering is a mental function. And I'm saying it's deeper than this. It's not about remembering or not forgetting. It's deeper than that. It's true understanding, which is deeper. So beware of this trap, this delusion. And although it may bruise the ego a bit, because even a spiritual me likes to make accomplishments. Well, I know this, or I've realized this, may not be true. And if it's not true, you have to see that you're only lying to yourself. So, if you've got any questions, please post below. If you've got any comments, also post below. But please subscribe to the channel. I'm actually hoping to get some more subscribers here. We're getting very close to another milestone of, I think, 1,000 members or subscribers. And we'll just keep making videos and growing the channel, hopefully. So if you know of anybody that might be interested in this video, feel free to share. So thank you much.